All right, thank you for listening to girlinthehiphop.com. I'm your host, I'm Rainey O'Shea, and we're now live with
Law.
All right, that's what's up. All right, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Couldn't be better right now. How you doing?
Cool. That's cool. I'm doing great. Glad to have you with us. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the interview.
Indeed, no problem. Thank you for having me.
All right. All right, cool. So, first thing I'm going to start off with, you know, the audience that's listening or whatever, I want to ask you to introduce yourself to our audience.
My name is Law. That's L-A-W. I'm a hip-hop artist, film director, editor, and actor. I'm from Virginia, Portsmouth, Virginia. Now living in California. You can follow me on Instagram. My name is Law. The whole sentence is with the Z. That's the same thing with the internet. You can keep up with everything on the website. Same thing. My name is Law. Everything is mynameIslaw.com, and also the Instagram.
All right, that's what's up. So let me ask you something. How long have you been in the rap game?
I've been doing music since I was a kid, so it's been really over 20 years now. I started at 9 years old.
Okay. All right, so since you're Virginia and you live out in LA right now, so what do you consider yourself, a West Coast rapper or an East Coast rapper?
I consider myself a worldwide rapper. East Coast is definitely what birthed the growth of my, you know, of my art and what I do, because that's where I grew up at. But I don't contain myself to an East Coast or a West Coast. I think I'm in my own. I think I have my own sound. I'm on the Law Coast.
Okay, so who are some of your influences?
Tupac. That's where it influenced it in the beginning, and still does. And all the greats. I'm from the '90s era. You know, Nas, Hove, you know, Redman, Wu-Tang. You know, all of that. That's my era. That's where I'm from. That's where my roots are.
Okay, so with all those rappers influencing you, how would you say your style or whatever sets apart from other rappers that are out now? I mean, do you take a little bit from all of those rappers that influence you, from Tupac, from Redman and them, or what would you say that sets you apart from the rappers out today?
Oh, I definitely get influences from, you know, the 90s and, you know, the people I just spoke about. As far as the people now and nowadays, honestly, I really don't even listen to anybody. I really couldn't even tell you what's dope right now, because I'm just really on my own field, and I just listen to my own music, really. And I listen to, well, you know, no disrespect to what's going on now, but I don't sound like what you're hearing on the radio right now.
Okay, so if you had to describe your flow in one word, what would it be? Or maybe even a sentence, what would it be?
It's just 2 words. It's called street gospel.
Okay. All right, so you do gospel, so do you have some type of church influence?
No, when I say gospel, yes, I do. I have done gospel songs, and I want to do a gospel album, but I'm not a gospel artist. I call it street gospel. It's my story from the street, and I do have a spiritual side, but it's not just from the streets. It's from just life and just in general what people go through, and I call it street gospel. It's you know, when I speak to people, it's coming from my heart and from the things that I know, see, experience, or witness. So you know, it's my gospel. You know, it's my Bible. You know, if I can open up the book of law, this is what I'm gonna tell you, and what you're gonna get from it.
Okay, it's your proverbs, it's your scriptures.
Indeed.
Okay, I got you. All right, so let's get into your single, Famous, the one you got out now. So could you tell me, you know, what producers did you work with?
I worked with GL from VA. Famous is I tried to show a film with it, and I made it all VA oriented. Like I'm in Cali now, but I got everybody from VA that's in Cali now, and we shot a movie, and then the producer also kept that VA. And so yeah, he's from Portsmouth, from the hometown, P City. And he and originally that you know, the song was on a Big Crit beat. You know, Big Crit put out an instrumental CD, and I grabbed one of them beats because he an ill producer. So I hopped on that joint, and that was Famous. That was the original Famous. but I couldn't put that out. You know what I'm saying? I had to do my own thing, so I had to call GL, and he just gave me the perfect treatment for the vocals. I sent him the vocals, and he just, you know, sent that back to me, and it is what it is now.
Okay, yeah, I was watching the visual, and I was catching the accents, and I was trying to figure out that doesn't sound like anything West Coast. There's something else going on. I was wondering about that.
Indeed.
All right, so yeah. So connect the video and the song. I mean, how is it? Because like you said, it's a short film, and you know I watched it. It was interesting. So, is there a connection between that song and the visual, the choice of visuals?
Yeah, there's definitely a connection to it. And that connection is money. In the song, I'm saying I don't need to be famous. And in the video, I'm doing the same thing. I'm riding around with a mask on my face, meaning that I don't even care. You don't have to know who did it. I just want the money. So that's what I'm saying in the song. Like, you know, I ain't gotta be famous. You know what I'm saying? Just give me the paper. But then but on the flip side of that, in the verses, I'm explaining money and how everybody want it from how everybody want it from everybody. So that is the theme of famous, is rob or be robbed, you know what I'm saying? And rob is more than just saying I'm gonna steal from you, put a gun in your face. It's just saying that people want everybody money. The bill collector, your lawyer, your doctor, your homie might need $5. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. It's just, you know, money rule the world.
Yeah. Okay, so I caught the end of it too. So is there gonna be a second part to it?
Yeah, you know, originally I was just putting together something dope. I just wanted to put a dope visual together for the song. You know, I started promoting it as a film. I premiered it twice in Hollywood and got some good responses from it. It got nominated for Best Editing and for an Outstanding Achievement Award for the International Hollywood Golden Awards, which will be mid-December. So after all of that, I'm like, you know, getting a good response. And people want to see more, so now I'm writing a feature for Famous, and you know, maybe next year we'll be putting that together.
Okay, so did you tell me? I didn't catch it, but did you tell me who directed the video? You probably did.
Yeah, I directed it alongside my partner Damon Jamal of In Your Face Films. Every visual that I put out is my creation from start to end. I produce everything, I direct everything, I write everything, I edit everything, I color it. I'm the one spending the hours, days and nights from start to finish. But you know, I run that play with my partner Damon Jamal, like I said, and you know, we just linked up, and it's been a good thing ever since. And we're gonna keep moving and keep producing films and movies.
Okay, that's what's up. So tell me this. Who, is it coming from a collection? Do you have a mixtape coming out?
Originally it is from a mixtape, but I decided to make that mixtape an album. So I'm remaking the production on that mixtape, so it will be an album. Yeah, so right now I just want to release visuals rather than the album. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give you visual stimulation and give you a reason to want to hear an album. So that's what I'm working on now, just dropping different visuals of different things, like comedy, drama, romantic comedy, gangster shit, like whatever. I'm just about to release a lot of stuff in 2017.
Okay, so with that being, so let's get into your other projects, because I was on your website and I saw that you had a comedy pilot coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that.
That's Meet Lil Real. That's the name of the TV pilot. That's the same scenario with Famous. I just be doing quick stuff right quick. I put it out, get a good response, and then I feel like I need to expand on that idea. So that's what I'm doing right now, and that's producing a series for it. But this Saturday, if you're in LA, in the Hollywood area, I'm screening that pilot at the Chinese Theater at 3 p.m., 3 to 5 p.m. It's going to be popping. Come through Hollywood Boulevard. Meet Lil Real in person and on the big screen. It's going to be dope.
All right, that's what's up. That's what we want to hear. So I like to hear you working and doing your thing. That really, that's motivation right there. That's really good. So is there anything else you wanna add?
Just keep up with me on on the gram. Follow me. My name is Law Is with the Z. I've like I said, I got a lot of stuff coming, and I just, I want the world to witness it. Each one, teach one. Spread the word so I can reach the world, because I got something to say and show, and that's what we're working on. Thank God, and thank you for this interview, and I appreciate it, love.
No problem at all. Maybe we can do it again sometime. I love having you on. You had a lot going on. I would love to see what you're going to do further and what the future has to offer for you. I can't wait to see it, because I absolutely love the video.
I appreciate that, definitely.
No problem.
You gotta be with me when I'm out here chasing this money. Love. Okay, now print it on my paper. Some white man named Benjamin. Couple trees, couple buildings, few letters, few numbers. This is power, this is hope, this is life in my pocket, nigga. Say the best things in life for free. Explain that to my doctor, nigga. Explain that to my lawyer, nigga. Explain that to my weed man. No, I need them old nigga. Hold up, nigga. I ain't finished. Explain that to my landlord. Explain that to my power cord. Explain that to my jeweler, nigga. No, I need them dollar boys. Them stick up kids ain't shit free. That's why I keep that out. Shit tryna play, stretch you out like an island board. A bitch I don't waste no time for. Young president